All right, here's the story from timcast.com. Russia deploys sub armed with weapon of the apocalypse. The Poseidon torpedo could destroy European cities by creating a tsunami wave the size of 4.5 football fields. Wow. The sub, named Belgorod, is that how you pronounce it, has disappeared from its harbor in the Arctic, promoting NATO to warn member countries that Russia may be planning to test its Poseidon torpedo, which is an intercontinental nuclear-armed, nuclear-powered autonomous weapon.
I think that should be prompting NATO to warn member countries. Yeah. Copy editor.
Oh, yeah, I see. There's a P. It's supposed to be prompting. So some people have said it's a 100 megaton torpedo. The more reasonable estimates is 2 megatons, which is still nightmarish. Apparently, this autonomous drone torpedo is nuclear powered. It's got its own small reactor, which means it has an infinite range. Not literally infinite, but that it could hit anything on the planet. It could go and just hit it. So he's deployed this sub. They're saying he's going to test it, and they're not convinced that the weapon is actually can be used just now.
That's not coming from me.
Not me either. Sound.
Nope,
nothing's popping up.
Someone keeps making
it's
a
coming
noise.
from the mainframe.
No, it's coming from the main computer. Not
main computer. We don't have speakers on the computer.
Well,
yeah, we don't.
Somewhere.
Maybe it's this Bluetooth
I've never
thing.
heard that noise before.
It's coming from Luke's face.
It's
No, I'm just
coming from Luke's face.
coming from
All right. So anyway, back to
maybe
nuclear
it's the submarine.
annihilation.
Have you thought about that?
That's right. It could be here.
It could be the submarine.
Ian maybe brought
Ding.
So this theoretically could hit anywhere on the planet. Now I don't know if this is the big concern because it's not been tested, and I guess the estimate here is they say it's not going to be operational until 2027. I suppose if they have it and it's like partially functional, why not test it if they need to? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, now's not a good time to test a weapon because it'll look like they're preparing to launch. I think geopolitically, the mediocre intelligent people will be like, oh no, that means they're getting prepared to use it.
Well, this is why,
which I guess they technically are.
This is why the U.S. like canceled a few, what was it, like Titan missile tests? But what I mean is, if they haven't tested it yet, why does that matter? If they have it and it might or might not work, they will use it if they need to. And we can flip a coin and wonder which city is going to get wiped out in a radioactive tsunami, or we can just be like, hey, maybe we should stop the war.
Also, how many of these do they have? How many autonomous weapons are available? Like, this is the future of modern war, at least the present day modern war is autonomous nuclear weapons that can take out cities from a distance.
Well, we need to be, honest with ourselves. We don't know exactly what they have. A lot of the times, military technology is far behind what the general public believes is even out there. But for the record, Russia has 6,255 nuclear warheads. That's the recorded amount that, of course, everyone publicly talks about. But again, what we're talking about here is a new form of weaponry that is going to, of course, launch a nuclear weapon underwater and launch a tsunami with radioactive waste onto a shoreline. This is what they're talking about. I don't know how you test these certain types of weapons, but it's not just the submarine that we should be worrying about. Israeli intelligence is also documenting how Russian bombers capable of a nuclear attack were just found near Finland. There's, of course, the nuclear train that people are talking about. So it definitely does seem like Russia is allowing a lot of its nuclear assets to be deployed, whether tested or not. We don't know exactly what's going on here. But regardless, I think this is news that I think we should be paying more attention to.